All right, let's slow this down and really explore what Samsung is trying to do here, because there's actually more going on under the surface than it looks at first. So, Samsung Internet Browser is now on Windows, and at first glance, it might feel like just another Chromium browser. But the moment you start using it for a few minutes, you realize it's not really trying to compete head-on with Chrome or Edge. It's trying to bring the Samsung phone experience onto your PC. Now, once you install it and launch it, the first thing you'll notice is the design. It's very calm. There's no clutter, no aggressive suggestions, no overload of features thrown at you. Everything feels spaced out, soft, and honestly, kind of relaxing to use. It's very different from Chrome, which feels busy, and even Edge, which sometimes feels a bit heavy. Samsung went with a cleaner, more focused approach here. Now let's talk about the ecosystem part, because this is where things start to matter. The moment you sign in with your Samsung account, the browser basically connects your phone and your PC together. Your bookmarks show up instantly, your browsing history syncs, your saved passwords come in through Samsung Pass, and this part feels seamless. If you've ever used a Galaxy phone, you'll immediately feel at home. You can open something on your phone and continue it on your PC without thinking about it. It's not trying to reinvent syncing, but it's doing it in a way that feels natural. Now, one feature that really stands out is secret mode. At first, you might think it's just incognito mode, but Samsung adds a little more control here. You can lock your private tabs with authentication, so even if someone gets access to your system, those tabs stay protected. It's a small thing, but it actually makes a difference. Then there's privacy and tracking protection. Samsung Internet has built-in smart anti-tracking. What it basically does is prevent websites from silently following you across the internet. And unlike some browsers where you need extensions for this, here it's already built in. You just turn it on and it works quietly in the background. No noise, no interruptions. Now let's get into something more practical. Extensions. Since this is based on Chromium, you can install Chrome extensions, and that changes everything. Because now you're not stuck with a limited browser. You can bring your favorite tools, ad blockers, password managers, productivity extensions. Everything works. And in testing, they actually run smoothly. No weird compatibility issues so far. Now here's something I personally didn't expect at all. Split view. You can literally open two websites side by side inside the same browser window. And it's not just a gimmick, it's actually useful. Imagine watching a video on one side and taking notes on the other, or comparing two products without switching tabs again and again. It saves time, and once you get used to it, it's hard to go back. Then comes the AI part, which Samsung calls Browsing Assist. This is where things feel a bit modern. You can summarize long articles, which is great if you don't want to read everything. You can translate pages instantly without breaking the layout, and it tries to keep things simple, not overloaded with AI features like some other browsers. It's there when you need it and invisible when you don't. Now, performance. Honestly, it feels solid. Pages load fast, scrolling is smooth, no stutters, no weird lag, and that's expected because it's built on Chromium, so you're getting that same stability and compatibility, but with Samsung's layer on top. It doesn't feel experimental, which is impressive for a beta. Now the real question, who is this for? If you're using a Samsung phone, especially a Galaxy device, this browser actually makes a lot of sense. The syncing, the ecosystem, the familiarity, it all connects really well. But if you're not in that ecosystem, then you have to ask yourself, do you need another browser? Because feature-wise, it's good, but it's not trying to replace everything you already use. It's more like offering a different experience, a calmer one. A more connected one if you're already in Samsung's world. And honestly, for a first Windows release, this is way more polished than expected. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels like Samsung actually thought this through. So yeah, not perfect, not revolutionary, but definitely not just another browser either. And I'm actually curious to see how far they take this from here.